What's up, man? This is the Really Bad People podcast. And I'm your host. I'm your host, Bex. Also known as Justin to like my mom and all the hoes. This is the first podcast, first potty on the potty. I felt it would be like very commemorative to, inaugurate myself into, podcasting by doing something a little more memorable. And then I realized as I was taking off my pants, I did just take a shit. Like, full transparency, the thought came within like the first 3 seconds of me pulling out my pants to go poop. If anybody knows me, they know I struggle with pooping. Not like a fear or anxiety, more so like I don't eat enough fiber in my diet, so taking a shit's kind of hard. So yeah. I had a bowl of cereal on this table earlier, and my brother came in and was like, you eat while you shit? And I didn't. I was done with the bowl of cereal. Frosted Flakes with oat milk, if anybody was wondering. The cereal of choice. Always been a Frosted Flakes guy. But it's a weird concept, kind of out there. Like, would I eat? Like, am I fully opposed to eating and shitting at the same time? And honestly, I don't think so. Like, taking one in, giving one out, it's almost as if it's its own counterbalance in itself, and it's kind of like beautiful. It's kind of like nature. But kind of like don't eat where you shit at. That's what they say. I literally do that. I have a thigh tattoo that, while pulling down my pants today, I did kind of recognize if I was to ever get caught like masturbating for money, it'd be really easy to identify me because I got a thigh tattoo. So that was a thought that I had. What other thoughts have I been having? So maybe I should just kind of give the genesis as to why. I mean, not why I'm sitting on the toilet, because I kind of already explained that. It's because I ate some food. I wanted to do a podcast for a plethora of reasons. This is like my 80th podcast that I've started. So this is the first one I'm going to release. Man, trying not to kill myself. That's the first one, I think we all struggle with that. I'd hope we be more transparent with our mental health issues, because I felt like when I was like I've always been anxious, but I don't feel like people accepted anxiety as like a real excuse until, I don't know, like Justin Bieber probably said he had it. So I kind of lived a hard life till yeah. I got to figure out what I'm going to block this with. I don't know. That's a thought that just came into my head. What am I going to block it with? Maybe the face of Justin Bieber or P Diddy. That'd be kind of cool. Like a head cut out of P Diddy. Or Drake. Okay, you know what? We're here. Not to date this episode, but the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef just escalated this week. Kendrick dropped his response by the name of Euphoria. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, somebody texted me. But yeah, fuck Drake. Kendrick is the greatest rapper of all time. But Drake was winning. I'm very unbiased, I think. I'm a big Kendrick fan, always been a Kendrick fan. A solidified Drake hater till recently. Drake really turned me on. Recently, really after the Certified Lover Boy album, I was like, maybe Drake is God. Cause man, the chokehold that the song "Pipe Down" had on me was historic. I don't think there's ever been a song that's had me that consistently put into a headspace. Like he achieved something next level with that one. I was over here screaming at bitches on the highway. I've never actually been in love, so to me to be over here like, how much I gotta spend for you to pay down? How deep I gotta dig for you to pay down? You know what I'm saying? I was saying that shit for real. I was feeling it too. I was not talking to no girls at the time. Like, not even a single one. Honestly, I did notice, I think sex was like the goal for so long, and then I started getting like sex from women, and then I just feel cheap. I feel disgusting. Like, maybe I'm asexual. I could be asexual. I have not talked about the genesis of this podcast. Yeah, I've wanted to start a podcast for a very long time. Very scared, very nervous. Didn't know who to start it with. failed so many times at starting one. I have all the equipment, all the necessary tools to release it, and I haven't. And yeah. So now I think to get over the fear, maybe I'm doing like a shock value thing, but also kind of like fuck it. I just need to do this thing because I've been thinking about doing this thing, and if I don't do this thing, I'll die, and like my mom will get sacrificed to like a gerbil. I don't know what the fuck did I just say. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying now. Okay, so recently I got into a relationship. I got out of that relationship within a week. The relationship started, or I asked her out on Valentine's Day. We were talking for like 4 or 5 months. And then I broke up with her in a week because I just went through like the most anxious, like depressive episode I've ever been in my life. Probably one of them. I don't want to like glorify it as like this like grand awakening. But since then, I've kind of just been trying to reevaluate my life, really reassess and put myself in a better predicament. All of that to say, bro, I can't stop jerking off and it's pissing me off. So not to put her business out there, but she had never had sex or she was a virgin, right? And I didn't want to be the first person. Cause I'm a sleuth. You throw some pussy at me, I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? Not taking it per se. Poor choice of words. No Diddy. More so just I don't really have good morals. I don't stand on shit, and there was a lot of things I was doing for some subpar vagina. And mind you, I have subpar penis. I'm not over here giving anybody anything memorable. You know, I'm tenacious though. You know, women, you won't understand this reference. All men that'll watch this, you'll understand it. I'm a 3-and-D guy. Very utilitarian. Put me in when you need me. You know, you need that last-minute clutch shot. That's me when I get down there, you know. Okay, I'm about to turn into another sport. 3rd and 10, deep within the box. You know, you need this blitz. I'm in there. But, like, if it's 1st and 10 or, you know, it's the last couple seconds of the game and you need me to, like, throw that ball deep, I'm not there. First off, nothing's deep with me. On God. The fuck? Maybe I shouldn't admit this on the first podcast. I think I'm giving too much ammo up early. Well, if you could see mine, you know, you'd be like, yeah, he's right. Nothing that deep. I mean, it's a look. Any women that have had sex with me, please reply that my penis is big so we can, like, dispel the truth, really. Okay, I'm fucking up again. So yeah, I needed a podcast because I needed an outlet, and this is way cheaper than therapy. Therapy's like really expensive. You know, you got to actually like show up. So actually, I think I wanted to do therapy for a minute, and then over the summer of last year, I was fucking with my ex-best friend's ex-girlfriend. I don't like to say ex-best friend. That's weird. That doesn't sound right. Like, this nigga's not my ex. Well, I mean, considering we had a lot of intimate moments, but I tried to fuck with his ex-girlfriend. Me and him worked together. He left the job. I was like, oh, perfect. She hits me up around that time. It all works out. And she's honestly batshit crazy in like a loving way. I don't say that dismissively. Like, ma'am, fix yourself, heal yourself. But no, like, she's low-key batshit crazy. So she was in therapy a lot, and she talked about how she went to therapy because I blocked her on Instagram back when her and my friend broke up. So, yeah. We didn't really take it far either. It was kind of a waste of time. Honestly, she was a waste of time. She was a little too young. I say young. She was born in like 02 and shit, but I'm born in 99, so like, I need like a grown-ass woman. You know what I'm saying? Like a 50-year-old type shit. But nah, yeah, it was just some real bad things. But like, yeah, she's batshit crazy in therapy. Actually, yeah, no, let me retract. Fuck that bitch. To be honest with you, she did a lot of damage. I don't know. She made me think I was in love with her for a minute. And I say made me think. Maybe I was in love with her. I really don't know. Haven't really been able to touch base with that feeling because of how it ended. But yeah. So she was the one that like I was gonna get into therapy. I was thinking about it. I was very adamant about it. Really, not really contemplating, but definitely like just really trying to understand, okay, if I go to therapy, let me go in there and like have a goal. Like, let me get something out of this shit if I'm going to pay $135 a session. And yeah, she ruined that so much because then she would just tell me all this shit and it was like, you're still fucked up and you go to that much therapy. And she kept talking about trauma and like how it informs her life. And I'm just like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. And then she said some shit that kind of bugged me out. She was like, she thinks she's poor. Yeah, fuck it. We outing this nigga because, like, weirdo. Okay. Not weirdo. But yeah, nah, fuck it. Because, you know, I'm still hot. Maybe I do need therapy. But that's why I got this. You know what I'm saying? But let me just give you the rundown on her, too. Small woman, big body, though. Chunky monkey. Literally, because she's black. But really, like a chunky monkey. Very nice boobs, though. I really did like her boobs. Smelled really good. Like, phenomenally good. Very attractive woman. But I think the second she talks, there's an arrogance that I think just makes her personality very unattractive. And I'm not going to take away from her intelligence. I think she's a very smart woman. But she's not that smart. She's not as smart as she thinks she is. And my friend who used to date her, I'd say he's a really smart person, but he's definitely more anal and like he's very reduced in his intelligence. So he's very condescending at times, but it's in a very loving way. He's definitely autistic, and that nigga definitely learned how to talk. I'm not gonna say he's definitely autistic, but he borderline. There's something wrong with that nigga for real. But yeah, so let's go back to shitting on her. Yeah, she knew what she was doing. She was trying to get in between a friendship and really fuck this nigga life up. And man, the whole time she complained about him. I tried not to talk about him. She asked me on the first or second time we hung out, and we hung out. It was like a 2-month, maybe less than 8 weeks, maybe like 6-week span of like first meetup till like her leaving and going back to New York. And I fingered her. That was the most we did sexually. I kind of regret fingering her. I definitely smelled that shit. That shit was talk about a chunky monkey. That shit smelled like a jungle. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of like it when it's a little tangy though, like a little sweet and sour on it, you know, or like some tahini on the coochie. But yeah, if she would have let me hit, I would have hit, like respectfully, consensually, of course. Because I definitely was in love with her. We wrote a note because we played this game called We're Not Really Strangers, and like the last thing is like write a note. Spoiler if you haven't finished the game. And we wrote these notes, and she wrote me like this weird note, and then she like it was weird. She gave me like this bullshit note, and we didn't exchange at the end of the game, but then and it was like this whole thing. And then she sent me like this postcard. She mailed it to me. Like, who the fuck mail shit? Fucking psychopath. She mailed me the last little card or thing, like the whatever. And then she wrote an extra thing because she put it in like an actual card. And then she hit me with this like, I'm not saying wait for me, but wait for me. But then the original thing that she wrote the day of was like very like, you are way better than you think. It was like more friendly. And then the second one that she added to was very romantic. And the one that I had was just kind of like, I think you're my soulmate. I wish I would have met you first. All this extra shit. I kind of do still think she's my soulmate. Legitimately. Yeah. I'd get her pregnant. I'd have kids with her. I'm not going to lie. I don't think they'd be that cute, though, to be honest with you. She's definitely cuter than me, but I just don't think the kids would be that cute. Because I'm like kind of cute, but I'm not cute. I think people could find me cute. Legitimately. Yeah. These podcasts are not going to be long. Like really not. 15 to 30 minutes. I will have guests at some point. But yeah, we just really filling this out. No topics. Just really just flow. Just go for it. I got a lot of things to talk about, though. I don't think I'll ever run out of shit to talk about. Like, let me say, what's happening this week? I went and saw that Challengers movie with Zendaya. She was getting spit roasted. That shit kind of broke my heart. If you watch the movie, I'm gonna spoil that shit. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna try not to, but the ending of that movie, not to say it was predictable, but it was kind of like, oh shit. And then the way that they did it, it was very intense. It was very good. Luca Guadagnino, I forgot his last name. Phenomenal director. They Call Me By Your Name. Gay ass movie. This one, low key, was the straightest gay ass movie I've ever seen. Can we say gay? Can we say gay if we're acknowledging it just as being gay and not in the sense of like to be derogatory? Because I fuck with gay people. I haven't outruled being gay in my lifetime yet. I did notice that. I don't find men sexually attractive at the moment, but I do find myself liking weirder things sexually. So possibly at some point a man could work his way in there, and I won't confirm or deny that when it comes, but I'm not out there seeking men currently. At least I don't think so. Nah, I haven't. And a lot of the women I like are very effeminate. And that's the funny part. My brother like manly women, but not like men that look womanly, if that makes sense. Like, he like a woman with broad shoulders and a strong face. Like a German woman. Pre-Nazi, you know. He likes them Helgas, you know. Just of other ethnicities. Like, he was messing with this one girl, this black girl once. And boy, did she have a strong motherfucking face. She looked like her grandfather. She looked like the pictures of old black people back when like they couldn't read. So they just got that stern look on their face. Like almost like a face, I think it's called contempt, right? Yeah, like when you just like fuck this shit. Anyway. Yeah, I don't like that. But I could like men one day. I don't know. See, the whole concept of like men having easier sexual relationships with each other, it's just like, I don't know, because gay niggas is a lot. Like, they're a lot to handle. Yeah, they're not easy people to handle. I'm going to end this soon because I'm honestly done talking. Started this podcast because I need therapy. Then I realized I don't need therapy because of a crazy ex-girlfriend of a friend of mine who I tried to sleep with. Technically, she kissed me first. This is probably going to be used at like a court of law. I feel like she'd be the type of person to sue me like once I make it big. Yeah, like, oh, that nigga fucking spit on my butthole. I don't know. I ain't do nothing crazy. Maybe she's just going to take that statement that I got curved by this white girl last year at the beginning of the year that really broke my heart, and we still follow each other on Instagram. And now she's into jiu-jitsu, and that shit honestly is the most annoying shit I've ever seen in my life, because all she do is post that, and she got the big old booty. And I'm just so depressed that we never got to really connect. But if you're seeing this, Caitlin, you are a phenomenal person, and in the most non-perverse way, I would love to roll with you, because I really want to beat your ass for having me at that fucking concert by myself. Beer in hand. I had to drive home drunk. You know how scary that is? I lied to you. My car did not get towed, woman. But you broke my heart. You had me sitting there. And then the girl that I met at the concert, who ended up going on a couple dates with me, who was there with her gay friend, I just want you to know, thank you, because you saved me from fucking jumping off the fucking roof or going in the... Caitlin, first off, I saw where you was at. I know you saw that in the text once I texted you the next day. But I saw you I saw you there. I should have walked up to you and been like, yo, dumbass. That shit broke my heart. It really did break my heart. I don't know why I'm so hurt about that either, because I literally done been curved, shit, maybe like 10, 15 times since then. I went on a date with this girl recently who played bass for this band and bass for Faye Webster, which I thought was gas. Didn't want to bring that up. Kind of did the Googles on her because the homie knew her. And yeah, she ghosted me too. She ghosted me. But yeah, Caitlin, back to you. Fuck you. But like also like respectfully, like, you have a really big butt, so it's never actually fuck you, because if you texted me tomorrow, I'd be like, yeah, we can go anywhere. I'll pay $1,000. Because you're cute, too. That's the fucked up part. Like, you were really cute. She gave me this whole excuse about her kidneys was blowing up and shit. Everything. Everything happened in the span of me trying to take her out on a date, to never then take her out on a date, to then buy tickets to the same concert with the intention of for me to go with her, and then her intention was to never see me again. And then she ghosted me after that. So that hurt. That hurt for real, for real. I'm still healing. Had a bad year with women. But like I told you earlier in the potty, you know, on the potty, that I had a girlfriend for a week. She was a very nice person. She still is a very nice person. But I fucked that up. And I don't think I could ever come back from it. But I hope one day we like rekindle. And like I get her pregnant. And we have kids. And we live heavily after. But she told me she loved me too early, and I just don't feel that way yet. But I do have I can't walk back from that statement. Yeah. This has been the Really Bad People podcast. Let me let's end on a cohesive note. Really Bad People came about after a million names that I've had for fucking podcasts. the intention behind Really Bad People initially was to start a podcast with my friends. Me and my friends lived together for a year and a half, a little bit over that actually, like a year and 8 months. It was a nice time. It was cool, and I think of the 5 that I lived with, 2 of us really had aspirations to do things in media and to be famous one day. And I wanted to start this with them, and I think I tried, and we did it, and it was just ass, and I never put it out because it just never had that thing. But we had some really funny concepts in the beginning, and we did a roast. That was pretty funny. I might put that out one day. But I say all that to say I started this to start it with my friends, and I realized the only really bad person in the whole group was me. You know, one's a Christian. One be thinking about cheating on his girlfriend, but he don't. But he also the fat one of the group. I'm fat too, but like he fatter than me, so I give him that. One's a fuck up, like through and through. The other one is not really a sociopath, but he's so himself, and it's just so, yeah. The closest, I'm probably the close. No, I'm not the closest with him, but we're the most alike. Well, I am the closest with him, probably. Yeah, for sure. I am the closest with him. He is one of my closest friends. Him and another guy are really my closest friends. Him, Asa, Matt, love you guys to death. Y'all are my closest friends. Calvin, you too, nigga, but you're not gonna watch this shit. I say all that to say I wanted to make this with a bunch of people, and then I realized to go and get this shit, I gotta do it myself. I'm not gonna make this motivational. What the fuck? I'm on a fucking toilet with my dick out right now. Like, the fuck am I talking about? You know what's so crazy? I'm not gonna show you. I didn't flush yet, so it really stinks in here right now. And I eat a lot of sugar, so my shit stink. I don't know if that correlates, but my shit's fucking stink. So before we leave, let me kind of just go through all the women that got me blocked and the reason why they got me blocked. Kira Shepherd, you blocked me. Still don't know why. Probably because I was talking shit and your daddy was about to die. But I love you and I miss you, baby. Jessica Lahamadou, don't know why you blocked me, but that's cool. Cause like, if it's something that I did, I don't really give a fuck because like I'm not gonna apologize I'll apologize if it's like fucked up, but I don't think I said anything. So yeah, let me know why you blocked me, or if somebody who know her know why she blocked me, just let me know. Type shit. Who else blocked me? A couple of other people I forgot, because why the fuck would I care after you? Oh, Stephanie Salazar. I still don't know why you blocked me. You know what's so fucked up about Stephanie? I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. Actually, this is just first episode of Really Bad People. Fuck all these women. That's going to be the... It was so fucked up. Me and Stephanie met middle school, high school, whatever. Went to high school together. 11th grade. I had just quit football. Actually, no. 10th grade. End of the year, 10th grade. She was fucking around with my friends. They broke up, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. She kind of just hit me up on some friend shit, whatever. We became friends, texting all the time, talking on the phone, whatever. Year ends, transitioning into like junior year summer, or the summer going into junior year. We texted, talked every day. There was like an emotional moment during the summer. Some shit happened to her. I don't know. She was crying and shit. I just answered the phone. Always happening to me. I missed her bitchless too. Like, whole time we friends, whatever. Of course, I already had feelings for her because she was beautiful. Actually, I don't really know what she looks like now, but I'm assuming she's still cute. She's a very cute girl. Then going into junior year, it felt like I don't know what it was. It was just like this weird thing. So this nigga ended up spinning the block and coming back at some point. I took this girl to homecoming. We at homecoming, she danced with 3 other niggas and ain't never danced with me. And I'm not talking about just dancing like just, ooh, yeah, good song. No, she throwing ass on these niggas. I'm hot. I'm literally sitting there like this while 3 niggas is getting ass. And I know exactly who them 3 niggas is. I'm going to only say 2 of them. One of them I fuck with. He the bro. He a father now. Kevin Guerrero, fuck you. And then fucking Amari Ramos, fuck you. Respectfully, it's all love. Actually, no beef at all. But yeah, she was throwing that ass back on them. And then like the homie spun the block. And then it's like mid-class. We were texting about something. It was Grey's Anatomy. I'll never forget it. And then she fucking blocks me mid-conversation. That's the most disrespectful shit. 11th grade. Dr. Carney class. Honestly, if I didn't kill myself that day, I should have did it. But yeah, outside of that, that's all the women that have blocked me so far. And yeah, this is the Really Bad People podcast on the Poddy. First Poddy on the Poddy. Maybe every week. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I make it to 27. And I'm looking for love again. I'm not looking for love yet. A little too broke. Let me get a couple more months, get a new car, then I'm looking for love. And to fit my requirements, Marlon, close your ears. 5'6" and below. I like them a little bit taller. 5'3" on the dot for me. I like them a little bit taller. Preferably under 205 pounds. I was a chunky monkey chaser for a minute. I need somebody a little more petite because it's an older issue. I know that's TMI. That's excessive. But I just feel like the juices that flow within the bodies, it don't smell the same or taste the same. So yeah, preferably under 205, but I'll make exceptions for like 220. But if you under 5'6" and you 220, you unhealthy as shit. So we gonna work on that because I at least want you 205. What else? Preferably, if you're black, I'd prefer that you at least have your mother in your life. If you don't have your father in your life, it's cool. But if you are like raised by your aunties or like your grandma, I can't really fuck with you. I just feel like y'all got too much shit in your head going on. Spanish women, I love them. Asian women, I love them. No white women. I'm not even gonna say I'm done with white women. Like I had white women like that. Fuck white women for real, cause y'all gonna get a nigga killed. And I was told one time by this white girl in 8th grade that I looked like Emmett Till when we was learning about his story. So that shit really fucked me up. So yeah, no white women. I don't really care about physical features. Like you ain't gotta have a big butt. You ain't gotta have nobody at all. Honestly, you could be a stick. It don't really matter. Goofy though. Like you gotta be deaf dumb. I can't even say the R word, but you know the R word. Yeah, that's it. And you gotta have a car and a place to stay. Cause I'm ready to crash out at this job. So like I need a girl that's gonna hold me down. Type shit. So but yeah, this is a Really Bad People podcast. I gotta take another shit. So see you later.